There exists a volcano which has seemingly been forgotten by time, even though the system in question is hiding in plain sight. And this is despite the fact that the native peoples who lived on the island physically watched the volcano in question erupt a mere 2,500 years ago. Despite this fact, none of the current publicly available volcano databases list this volcano as having erupted in either the Holocene epoch, aka since the year 9700 BCE, let alone since the Pleistocene epoch began 2.58 million years ago. And yet, the oral stories and legends regarding the volcano in question have not been ignored. The information is out there, just I had to perform a lot of digging to find any relevant scientific papers. What I am referring to is an unnamed system which I will call Danau Weibelen, simply utilizing the name of the prominent lake the system contains. This lake can be found in the tropics of Indonesia on the island of Flores, Danau Weibelen, where it is 80 kilometers east-northeast of that island's most populous city, Maumere. I fell down the rabbit hole of this seemingly unlabeled volcanic complex while marking the list of volcanoes that had erupted during the Holocene epoch on the island of Flores. I did this during my video discussing the recent, destructive eruption of the Luotobai volcano. While looking around this nearly 15,000 square kilometer island, marking large central volcanic edifices which existed, I spotted this large circular lake which just stood out to me due to my expertise with finding volcanic features. Zooming in, I soon confirmed that this feature was no ordinary reservoir or human-created water catchment lake. While both of those would have very shallow slopes leading down to the water level, this lake contained unusually steep sides, with slopes of up to 47 degrees. In fact, Danau Weibelen just looks like an explosion crater, which to an extent that is exactly what it is, even containing a rim of ejecta which is higher than topography, which is slightly further away from its center. There is even a similar, albeit smaller volcanic crater just to its southwest. Both of these systems represent what are known as maars. Per a direct quote from the US Geological Survey, a maar is a low-relief, broad volcanic crater formed by shallow explosive eruptions. The explosions are usually caused by the heating and boiling of groundwater when magma invades the groundwater table. Maars often fill with water to form a lake. Both of these craters look quite young, no older than 5,000 years old. While the larger lake-filled maar measures a whopping 1,200 meters or 3,937 feet wide and at least 96 meters or 315 feet deep, its smaller companion measures 371 meters or 1,217 feet wide and 34.5 meters or 113.2 feet deep. According to oral stories, the largest of these maars once had a small mountain in its place known as Mount Sodabowo.